Hello everyone, here's a fun little video I made a while back. A friend of mine called me and asked me if I could come and film his concert. It was a 15-minute concert, but he played the same concert 4 times during one day. It was sort of like an artsy exhibition kind of show, doing music for like a painting. So there would be like one show at 2 o'clock. So a lot of people come in at 2 o'clock, see the 15-minute show. They'll go out, and then a couple of hours later, another group of people would come in and see the show. And so he'd explained that to me on the phone. And I thought, all right, I could get all the angles. So I explained to him how I would do it. So what I did is I used my Zoom LiveTrack L-12, I think it's called. Plugged that in and recorded the sound from the first show. I assumed that the first show, because it was quite early in the day, there would be the least amount of people. Also because I was using the audio from the first show. So I sat very close where you can see all the finger movements on the trumpet and on the double bass. So I sat in the front for the first entire 15-minute show. The next show, there were a little bit more people. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna get a little bit more of the audience. And I was standing on the left side, I think. And on the third show, I stood up on a balcony because there was a lot of people, so I wanted to get all the people in the shot. And on the third one, I kind of just went around willy-nilly and got some shots from here and there just to make it seem like there was a lot more cameras and a lot more production going on than there actually was. It was just me. The 15-minute show was split up in 3 backing tracks that the bass player was triggering on a sample pad on stage. So I knew that from here to here, like the first backing track that he triggers is gonna be like a click track for me. So I know that if I sync up all my camera angles in that particular part of the show, it's all gonna be synced more or less. And also the mid part of the show was another sample, another backing track they were playing along to, so I could sync it all up to that. And the third one was another backing track, and I could sync the things up to that. They didn't play exactly the same stuff every time, so I had to like be aware of that. So being a musician myself, I can kind of see when they're playing the same and when they're not. And I could always go back to the first shot where the audio actually fits. And I did a lot of B-roll, and I could always put in a clip of the audience. If I had any problems with, oh shit, I don't have any footage for this particular part, I could always put audience in to solve that problem. I hope that makes any sense at all. So yeah, watch the video and keep in mind that this is 4 different shows cut together. Let me know what you think in the comments. Cheers.